I have heard that there is a Gen 4 design that would be able to burn down the normal waste to safe levels in 500 years. Is this true? Then why on earth do we store spent fuel? Well, yes, it is true. There are designs that would allow you to do that. And the reason why we don't is that it's extremely hard to design these things to meet the regulatory requirements from the NRC. Basically, in order for one of these to get a license to build it, you've got to prove that the worst that could possibly happen, you just assume that the worst that could possibly happen, even though it's designed not to. You assume that it happens, that somebody intentionally makes that happen, that if that occurs, that nobody can get hurt. So put that in context. Let's say you wanted to make a chemical, you wanted to make a product at a factory. You don't have to design it so that the worst that happens is that nobody gets hurt. You get fatalities in industry all the time. And I'm not saying that that's okay, but I'm saying that you can get a facility licensed even though the worst that could possibly happen is that you kill a whole bunch of people. That's allowable in a normal factory. Say you're building, I don't know, automobiles, or you're building cell phones, whatever. You don't have to design it so that the worst that could possibly happen is that nobody gets hurt. And that's what a nuclear power plant has to do. And so if I'm going to do a molten salt reactor that can use nuclear fuel, I've got to be able to make it that safe. And we don't have any that are the point that they've been approved yet that will do that. It's just, I mean, imagine making a car that was so safe that the worst that could possibly happen is that you never get hurt. You could roll off a cliff. You could go into a tunnel fire. You could fall into a lake. You could fall onto a big boulder, and you have to be able to walk away without a scratch. You could design a car like that, but it's not easy. That would be really hard. It'd be expensive. It might take a long time. And that's basically the criteria that we have to meet when we do a nuclear reactor design. So I do believe those designs will be done. There's just a lot of research to get all of those fine little bits worked out so that it can finally meet muster, or that it will get a license from the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. So thanks for the question. I hope everybody learned something, enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye.